Okay, hello. So we are playing the council again. It's been a while. I know, it's been a while since I've, uploaded anything in general. It's been a busy few weeks. And I don't remember what happened. But we will figure it out. Yes, we will. Did we get all the things? Oh no, I really should have looked back at the... Meet Sarah, okay. Where would Sarah be? Wait, I think she's in the... Would she be in the garden still? Remember where that is, because I am really bad at remembering things. Even worse at directions. So... Our favorite maze. Everyone loves it. Just kidding, not there. Or there. That's not the right place to go. Oh my god, what the fuck? I thought I was close, and then I ended up not being close at all. This is embarrassing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, we finally made it down there, so that's nice.
So, good. You've managed to gather all the keys.
Sure did.
Yes, that's right. I have everything. What should I start with?
Place the Clement III cross on the console. Then you have to put the nails on the disc of the door.
All right, my turn now.
Go ahead. Impress me. I'll shut up and let you concentrate.
That goes there. What is this? Insert nails. Oh no. Wait, where? Guess a theme, then insert nails.
The fresco clearly shows the birth of Christ.
Louis, I can assure you that that is not the solution to this enigma. This fresco's only purpose is to mislead.
Oh, okay.
I know that now. Please, focus on another theme about Christ.
Well, how about you?
We'll have to trust her. You could see that the paint has come off in parts. Difficult to see what was there, but I can distinguish the letters N-R-I. Nothing more. It looks like there are 3 types of inscriptions. Clearly, We have names of towns, Arabian numerals, and Roman numerals. There are 3 styles of writing, and
Keep getting
I've got 3
notifications.
nails. A link. I must surely put in 1 nail per category.
Okay. 1 nail per category, you say? I don't know.
This exegesis contains comments from Judas on the different Gospels. It only contains certain chapters and verses, and the chapters are indicated by Roman numerals. The lexicon refers to different chapters and verses from the exegesis of Judas.
I'm like so confused.
Chapter 1, verse 9. Jesus was baptized by John in Jordan on the 9th of Hesvan, 3852. Chapter 1, verse 9. And it came to pass in those days that Jesus came from Nazareth of Galilee, and was baptized by John in Jordan. And coming up out of the water, he saw the heavens opened, and the Spirit like a dove descending upon him. Chapter 2, verse 6. Jesus was born of Mary and Joseph on the 22nd of Taveth at midnight, 3762, in the village of Bethlehem. Chapter 2, verse 6. And so it was that, while they were there, the days were accomplished that she should be delivered of a child. And she brought forth her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the
I feel
inn.
like I'm in,
And there were in the same country
I
shepherds
feel like I'm in
abiding in
CCD
the
or
field,
something.
keeping watch over their flock by night. And lo, the angel of the
There's
Lord
way too many
came upon
Bible
them,
stuff
and
in
the
this
glory
game.
of the Lord shone round about them, and they were sore afraid.
Okay, well, what if we did instead? We like took that out and did 9, right? And then did 22, and then we can do 17. I don't know. It's... Okay.
The cycle of the moons has nothing to
It's like
do with what
stood
I'm
there
doing
for
right now.
like a while. Okay, well, sorry, just looking.
Cross is stuck in the mechanism. I can't do anything.
What?
Cross is stuck in the mechanism. I can't do anything.
What hole should I put the nails in?
Well, I can't really advise you there, because I haven't exactly made the best choices myself. All I can say is that you have to insert 1 to choose a town, 1 to choose a chapter, and 1 to choose a verse.
What theme did you start with?
As the fresco shows the birth of Christ, I placed 1 nail in Bethlehem, 1 in chapter 2, and 1 in verse 6. The iris opened a little. I thought it was normal. Behind the aperture of the iris, there is a duct in which I put my hand. I felt something like a valve at the bottom. I thought by turning it the door would open, or the iris would open completely, or something else would happen. Instead, I felt something like an axe cut off my hand. I really thought it was the end of me.
What did you do then?
Yeah, I ain't putting
Well,
my
although I
hand
had
in
made
there,
some unfortunate choices, I was lucky in that Mortimer was well stocked with drugs. I raided his supplies of medicine.
Oh, right. I'm glad I actually asked about those things because I was very confused. They just... Okay. So we gotta pick a 1 and 10. What is all this? These are options too? Okay, so... God, this sucks. Let's take out all of these meals. I was totally guessing. What if we did? No, I can't just keep guessing. Net, maybe. There. That's, no. That's...
It looks like there are 3 types of inscriptions.
Just do some more reading, I guess. Okay, well, we're thinking... I'm sure the cross has something to do with it, right? So, like maybe crucifixion.
Chapter 19, verse 17.
Maybe.
Jesus was crucified on the 8th of Nisan, 3793, in a place near Jerusalem. The Romans put a crown of thorns on his head. Chapter 19, verse 17. And he, bearing his cross, went forth into a place called the place of a skull, which is called in the Hebrew Golgotha, where they crucified him, and 2 others with him, on either side, and Jesus in the midst. Chapter 14, verse 22. On the 7th of Nisan, 3793, Jesus shared his Last Supper in the Cenacle in Jerusalem.
Great.
Chapter 14, verse 22. And as they did eat, Jesus took bread and blessed and broke it, and gave to them and said, "Take, eat. This is my body." And he took the cup, and when he'd given thanks, he gave it to them, and they all drank of it.
Sure did. I just hate that they give so many. There's like way too many
Chapter 3,
options to choose
verse
from.
18. Words
And
truly
then you're
pronounced
sitting there
in
just like
Abacash.
trying to figure it out. And like, this is a lot of
Chapter 3,
things to remember.
verse 18. He that believeth in him is not condemned, but he that believeth not is condemned already, because he hath not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of God. Chapter 3, verse
Bible
18.
verses are so stupid.
Words
by the
truly
way.
pronounced in Abacash.
No offense.
Chapter
people
3,
who-
verse 18. He that believeth
Oh,
in
wait.
him is not
No, I
condemned,
listen to that.
but he that believeth not is condemned already, because he hath not believed in the name of the
Okay.
only begotten Son of God.
Great. Okay, great. So maybe Jerusalem has to do with something. And 22. No. And 6. Or I don't know if something is supposed to happen or I have to press something to like choose these as my options. Is there something? Oh. I know I'm just guessing at this point.
Chapter 10, verse 30. I and the Father are one.
Gross.
Chapter 10, verse 30. I and my Father
Oh,
are
wait,
one.
that's only one?
Chapter 5, verse 2. Jesus cures the sick and lame on the 8th of Adar, 3791, in Jerusalem, at the pool of Bethesda. All stand and fling away their canes. Chapter 5, verse 2. Now, there is at Jerusalem, by the sheep market, a pool, which is called, in the Hebrew tongue, Bethesda, having 5 porches. In these lay a great multitude of impotent folk, of the blind, halting, and withered, waiting for the moving of the water. Jesus saith unto him, Rise, take up thy bed, and walk. And immediately the man was made whole, and took up his bed, and walked. And on the same day was the Sabbath. Chapter 5,
I think I already read
verse
this
2.
one.
Jesus cures the
I
sick
just
and lame
read the
on the
same
8th of
exact
Adar,
thing. Why did I do that?
3791, in Jerusalem, at the pool of Bethesda. Chapter 1, verse 9. And it came to pass in those days that Jesus came from Nazareth of Galilee, and was baptized by John in Jordan. And coming up out of the water, he saw the heavens opened, and the Spirit like a dove descending upon him. Chapter 1, verse 9. Jesus was baptized by John in Jordan on the 9th of Hesvan, 3852. Chapter 1, verse 9. And it came to pass in those days that Jesus came from Nazareth of Galilee, and was baptized by John in Jordan. And coming up out of the water, he saw the heavens opened, and the Spirit like a dove descending upon him.
I need to like
Chapter 24, verse
write
3.
something down or something.
Jesus
so I
rose
remember
from the
what these
dead
things
on the
are.
14th of Nisan, 3793, in Nazareth. He
XXIV.
appeared with a halo above his head.
Chapter 3. Nazareth. Just use the resurrection as a thing on there. Oh,
I
my
hadn't seen those other wheels. But I don't know, I find this theme too close to the one that I used.
Uh-oh. I'm so surprised that worked.
There must surely be a connection between the wheels. There are different icons on this wheel, but it looks like some of them can't be connected to the other wheels. Now, given the difference between the number of icons and the number of towns, I think that only one path connects all the wheels with one another. Let's try to connect the theme I've chosen with the rest.
Mother, what do you think?
As I told you, I didn't get that far. Nevertheless, these icons do represent moments in the life of Christ.
It looks like there are 3 types of inscriptions.
I just wanted to see if there was anything different there. I'm not gonna put it in my hand anywhere, you can believe that. Align the discs and match the chosen thematic. Oh, okay, so I can go in more. Okay, so I answered that one. Go back. The Wheel of the Moons.
This wheel represents the different moons.
Oh, okay, that's it. Great.
This wheel contains several symbols made up of 1 or 2 figures and 1 letter. The highest figure does not exceed 31, and each letter corresponds to a month of the year. A for April, and M for March. I think these symbols must represent a specific date.
Look at this. There are notches between each of the wheels. So, I have to link the name of the town from the theme I've chosen to an icon, then to a date, and finally, the date to the moon.
Okay, so I can. Alright, so in Nazareth, you have to like figure out the wheels of the icons. So we have to match up what those things are. So the one that it's on right now is like the thorns, the ring of thorns. I forgot where that happened. I'll have to look that up again. I think Jerusalem, so I don't think that's that one. Okay, I don't know why I skipped over like the dove thing, but fine. Does it have to match up with the other ones too? Even the ones I didn't? Is that a T? Is that a cross?
Let's see what combination corresponds to the chosen theme.
Wasn't.
By following the clues in the Bibles and the architect's notes, the resurrection took place on the 14th of Nisan, 3793, according to the astronomers of that time. That would correspond to April 1st in the year 33 on a modern calendar.
Next
According
skill
to the
use is
architect's notes
free.
in the armillary sphere, the moon during the resurrection was a waxing gibbous. That's the one on which the shadow on the right is just a small crescent.
Okay, so turn the moons. Keep going. So if it's waxing gibbous, it's the shadow on the right. So that one. Right?
Let's see what combination corresponds to the chosen theme.
I just don't know which one it would be. I guess it would have to be that one, but it's like... I don't want to accidentally fuck anything up. Just useless.
Chapter 24, verse 3. Jesus rose from the dead on the 14th of Nisan, 3793, in Nazareth. He appeared with a halo above his head. Chapter 24, verse 3. But when they entered, they did not find the body of the Lord Jesus. While they were wondering about this, suddenly 2 men in clothes that gleamed like lightning stood beside them. In their fright, the women bowed down with their faces to the ground. But the men said to them, "Why do you look for the living among the dead? He is not here. He has risen. Remember how he told you while he was still with you in Galilee." This wheel contains several symbols made up of 1 or 2 figures and 1 letter. The highest figure does not exceed 31, and each letter corresponds to a month of the year. A for April and M for March. I think these symbols must represent a specific date.
I mean, you got the date wrong or something? I don't think it can be any other day, actually, because I'm not sure turning the moons. Because that shadow on the right. And that's a shadow is on the right, but is it one of those things where you where shit? I wish you could just turn it the other way, but no. Go all the way through. Where it won't say anything when it's... I don't want to put my hand in there. Our mom chopped her hand off when she put her hand in there, so I really don't want to put my hand in there. Okay. We just gotta think, maybe we're thinking this all wrong. And maybe the nails are in the wrong place or something. Oh god, my fucking hair in my mouth. Ugh! Anyway, so I don't know, maybe because I completely guessed that that's what's right, but maybe that's completely wrong. I don't know. Can you take them out? The other thing that I would guess, because hold on. Hold on. I know this sounds crazy, okay? Just hold on a second. Just wait.
Chapter 24, verse 3. Jesus rose from the dead on the 14th of Nisan, 3793, in Nazareth. He appeared with a halo above his head.
Maybe there's like multiple options. Never heard
Chapter
this one
3,
before.
verse 18. Words truly pronounced in Abagash. Chapter 3, verse 18. He that believeth in him is not condemned, but he that believeth not is condemned already, because he hath not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of God. Chapter 19, verse 17.
I'm gonna go back to the crucifixion.
Jesus was
because
crucified on the 8th of Nisan, 3793, in a place near
I feel like
Jerusalem.
that has to be
The Romans
important,
put
you know?
a crown of thorns on his
That's
head.
what's bothering me, because the cross, there's a cross there,
Chapter 19,
and
verse 17. And he, bearing his cross, went forth into a place called the place of a skull, which is called in the Hebrew Golgotha, where they
that's a
crucified
place.
him, and two others with him, on either side, and Jesus in the midst.
So, shit, what was the fucking chapter again? God, that's so annoying. It was
Chapter 19,
19,
verse
17.
Jesus was crucified
And then the
on the
8th
8th of Nisan,
3793,
3793, in a place near Jerusalem. The
And
Romans
that is
put
an
a crown
option.
of thorns on his head.
So, leave. Okay. So, 17. Okay, so we are back.
It works.
Well done, Louis. I hadn't seen those other wheels.
Okay, so
Try
I know this
connecting the
sounds
theme
ridiculous.
To see if it goes all the
Probably is multiple options that could work, is what I'm guessing, but I feel like because it's about the cross specific, I feel like the cross has to do a lot of it, and I cannot risk the hand getting chopped off. So we're gonna be very careful. Be very careful with this. So the dates. Shit. It was the 8th of April, I think. And I think it has. And this time, like, we can't be aligning it to Nazareth, I don't think, because that's not what the thing is. So oh shit. Pass it. Wait, no, I need the no, I keep pressing the wrong things. Okay, so the cross be okay, so let me change the dates first of all. Is it saying it was the 8th of April, I think, because that's when he went to Nazareth or something. I don't know. So that is what stuck with me. And now the moons. The shadow of the moon has to be in the right side. I think is what that said. No, the right side. What am I doing? I don't want to get my hand chopped off. Oh my god. Okay, so I would think everything has to be lined up, right? Because that's where everything has to be lined up so that the cross or the T or whatever, it looks more like a T than a cross, to be honest. And then I don't know what the fuck that was. I don't know. Sorry for all the weird clipping that just happened when I was yawning. Okay, you know what? The hand movements. I'm just gonna go for it. I hate that it doesn't do anything. It's so stressful. Okay, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna be terrified when it doesn't work, but it's fine.
I can feel the lever at the bottom.
Good luck.
Oh, that's an option. Oh my god. This is so stressful. I mean, I don't know what else it would be. Like, what else would it be? Do you know how the amount of, like, back and forth reading I should go through? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's just a game. I need to calm the fuck down, okay?
I never doubted you, my son.
Oh my god. I need to fucking breathe. That was awful. That was dumb. I hated that, by the way. That was the worst puzzle. The worst puzzle there ever was. I'm starting to hate the Bible actually, you know what? I've always hated the Bible reading. The Bible reading, ooh, those verses. Just makes me think of church. No offense if you like church, but glad I don't go to church anymore is what I really learned from this. So yeah, sorry if that was really boring. I'm gonna have to cut out like a ton of like the repetitive Bible verse stuff because there was a lot of that. That sucked. Okay, so hopefully, you know, the next thing, I'd rather run through the maze a bajillion times. You know, I'd rather do that. I really just want to finish this game. It's what I really want to do. So that was just great. That was really great. Loved that. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking about how annoying that was. Anyway, so success. I got all the keys that my mother asked me to find. I persuaded Giuseppe to lend me his cross. I unlocked the first wheel of the crypt door. I cracked the code. Failed. Nothing. I could have reviewed the conference results with Manuel Godoy. Well. Oh well. That was certainly a trial. They write about that. Oh, it was the end of episode 3. Wow, I feel really bad that it took me this long to play again, and then it was just the end of episode 3. Nice. Okay, that means we just have 2 more episodes and we'll be finally done. I know it seems like it's even longer because I am really terrible at like uploading videos. Weirdly enough. Yeah, imagine that. So yeah. Okay. We just have the next one is the 11th chapter, and that is the spearhead. We got to start from chapter 5. No, I won't do that. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. That's bad. Anyway. So, thank you so much for sticking with me. That is, I know it's probably annoying because if you have been watching since all the council videos, God bless you. But yeah, so great. That was interesting. That was really interesting. Anyway, there is a really satisfying feeling of not getting your hand chopped off. That is nice. That I like that, you know, it's really great that they incorporate. Yeah, so good. Okay, great. I keep talking. I'm rambling on and I need to stop. So anyway, thanks again, and I will see you in chapter 4, although I might play something more a happier game in the next video. So we'll see. Just to change it up. I don't know. I'm like, oh, we should just finish one game. Anyway, I need to stop. Okay. Wow. Bye.